Hello students, welcome again to my channel DNA.12 Education. Students, today you are going to discuss a topic in mathematics, quadratic equation. Quadratic equation is the equation arranged in ax squared plus bx plus c. Today we are going to discuss any topics in quadratic equation. Quadratic equation properties, three methods of solving quadratic equations, tips and tricks how to solve quadratic equations by completing square. For this part 1, we are going to focus our topic solving quadratic equation by completing square. Okay students, this video presented by DNA.12 Education, Cambridge Test, IGCSE, O-Level, Edexcel, and International Baccalaureate or IB Test Preparation Series. Okay students, our topic is quadratic equation and function part 1. Okay students, what is quadratic equations? A quadratic equation is any equation that can be rearranged in standard form as ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So what is the properties we got from this equation? Students, x represents an unknown and a, b, and c represent known numbers where a is not 0. A is the quadratic coefficient. B is the linear equation, the linear coefficient. And C is the constant or free term. So A, B, and C are coefficients. Example, look at any samples below. You can check which from the examples below belongs to a quadratic equation. Okay, there are 8 examples. Can you determine which one belongs to quadratic equation? Yes, this one correct. 2x squared plus 8x minus 12 is 0. 3a squared minus 72 equals 0. 3x squared minus x equals 10 is 0. M open the bracket, m minus 6 close the bracket plus 1 equals 0. Yeah? But x cubed plus 3x minus 1 equals 0 is not quadratic equation. Okay students? So the quadratic equation has the characteristic, it has square power or the power 2. Clear? The equation which has power 2. A quadratic equation in one variable can be solved by 3 methods: completing square, using the formula, and graphical method. Okay students, completing the square. Step 1. Rewrite the equation so that the constant term is on the RHS of the equation. ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We can modify first to ax squared plus bx equal minus c. So you have to separate c to the right side. Second, make sure that the coefficient of square is 1, means a equal 1. 3. Add b over 2 square to both sides. And number 4, modify to, open the bracket, x plus b over 2 square equal d. And so on, you can modify our target to a plus b square equal a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, using the common formula is x1, 2 equal minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. This is the common formula for solving quadratic equation. Just use your calculator. Finish! When b square minus 4ac less than 0, the equation has no real solution. And then number 3 is graphical method. Step 1, sketch the graph. And number 2, find an intersection and maximum minimum point. Okay, students. Solving quadratic equation by completing the square. Okay, completing the square. The first step, rewrite the equations such the constant term is on the RHS of the equation. ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 modified to ax squared plus bx equal minus c. So you have to make sure that the constant go to the right side and the rest on the left side. Number 2, make sure that the coefficient of the square is 1, means a equal 1. And number 3, add b over 2 square to both sides. And number 4, modify to, open the bracket, x plus b over 2 square equal d. And then remember, our target is a plus b square equal a square plus 2ab plus b square. That's the target. Remember, that's the target. Automatically, a minus b square equal a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay? I want to give example for you. Solve this equation by using completing square. X squared minus 6x plus 4 equals 0. Okay. Rewrite the equation such that the constant term is on the RHS of the equation. So, x squared minus 6x plus 4 equals 0. You have to separate constant to the right side. It will be x squared minus 6x equal minus 4. So, you have to move forward the right side. The coefficient of square is 1, means a equal 1. You got it, right? Because the coefficient of x squared is 1. You got it. Done. And number 3, the value of b is minus 6. So, minus 6 over 2 square equal 9. So, you have to add 9 to both sides. Okay, students, we continue to solve the question by completing the square. Continue to step 4 of completing the square. Once again, you have to remember a plus minus b, close the bracket square, equal a square plus minus 2ab plus b square. That's the target. Once again, that's the target. Okay? Okay, students. We continue to step 4 of completing the square. X squared minus 6x equal minus 4. For both sides, we add 6. Once again, we add 6 for both sides. Okay? By adding 6 for both sides, once again, for adding 9 to both sides, we got x squared minus 6x plus 9 equal minus 4 plus 9. So x squared minus 6x plus 9 equal 5. The target of the completing square is x minus 3 squared equal x squared minus 6x plus 9. You got it right for this square? Okay. So x minus 3 squared equal 5. So x minus 3 equal plus minus root of 5. Plus minus root of 5. So the solution is, okay students, we will find two solutions. So that's why we call this quadratic equation, because we have two solutions. The first, x minus 3 equal plus root of 5, and the second, x minus 3 equal minus root of 5. So x1 is 3 plus root of 5, and x2 is 3 minus root of 5. There are two solutions. Okay, students? Hello students, welcome again to my channel DNA.12 Education. Okay, today we are going to discuss about quadratic expression, or quadratic equation. Okay, as I mentioned before, the quadratic equations, as I mentioned below, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, so a is coefficient of x squared, b is coefficient of x, and c is constant. Okay, look at number 1, a. For a, x squared plus 4x plus 1, so we can mention here a is 1 here, the hidden number. B is positive 4, is 1, and C is positive 1. Okay, and now 1b, x squared minus 10x plus 7, so a equal 1, is 1, that's the hidden number. B is minus 10, and C is positive 7, this one, right? Okay, that's very clear. Okay, so the general formula or general expression of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, students, for number 1, express the following expression in the form, in the bracket, x plus a squared plus b. Once again, open the bracket, x plus a, close the bracket, square plus b. Okay, as I mentioned before at the previous slide, okay, you have to understand or to remind a plus b square. Okay, we have the formula a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, and one more, a minus b squared is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so you have to understand when you find the positive sign in the bracket, so here is positive, but if in the bracket negative, so you'll find here negative. Okay, students, okay, directly go to number 1a. Express the following expression in the form x plus a squared plus b. So what is the key? The key number 1, you have to understand and try to memorize this formula. Okay, a plus b squared equal a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, or a minus b squared equal a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. And the key or the trick, let's say trick, tips and trick to solve this question for number 2 is you can manipulate the quadratic expression without changing the value. Okay, once again, without changing the value. Okay, That's the key of manipulation. Okay, the key of the manipulation, let's say tips and trick how to manipulate the quadratic expression is you can modify the expression without changing the value. Okay, without changing the value. Okay, that's the key. Okay, go to number 1a. Okay, students, for number 1a. Okay, for number 1a, the 1 x squared plus 4x plus 1. Okay, we got this one. A is 1, B is 4, and C 1. Once again, A is 1, B is 4, and C is 1. So I want to write again, B is positive 4. Okay, once again, B is positive 4. This one, right? Okay, this is the B. Positive 4. That's the value of B. Okay, so our target is this one. This is the expression that you are going to modify. Yeah, this is the target. A plus B squared is A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Okay, so B equal 4. Okay, once again, please review the step that I mentioned before on my slide or my video. You have to find B over 2 square, right? Okay, so positive 4 over 2 square equal, automatically you got 4, right? Okay, now we have B over 2 square equal 4. Okay, students, write again, copy this one, x squared plus 4x. Okay, and then try to separate this constant. Let's say right here, positive 1 here, positive 1. Okay, okay, the target is this formula, right? This is the formula. So B over 2 square is 4. Just put here 4, right? And then put the bracket. And don't forget this one, without changing the value, manipulation of the quadratic expression. You can manipulate the quadratic expression without changing the value. Okay, students, how to manipulate the expression when we add 4 in the bracket? Once again, how to manipulate the quadratic expression by adding 4 without changing the value. How to modify that one? How to manipulate the quadratic expression by adding positive 4 but without changing the value? That's right, just put here minus 4, right? So what's the key? The key is when you add positive 4 in the bracket, so means out of the bracket must be minus 4, right? When you add negative 4 in the bracket, so of course out of the bracket is positive 4. Okay, so to change without changing the value, manipulation of the quadratic expression without changing the value in the bracket by adding something, let's say by adding something. So manipulation or modification of the following expression without changing the value, of course you have to put negative out of the bracket. Okay, so when you put negative or putting subtraction, okay, negative something out in the bracket, so the value of the expression is constant, means no changing the value. Once again, without changing the value. Clear for one? Okay, go. Next, so here is x squared plus 4x plus 4, and here is negative 3, right? Okay, number 1, this is the target. Once again, this is the target. Okay, this is the target. This is the target of the quadratic expression. This is the target. So because b is positive for x, so we have to follow this formula. Okay, this is the formula. So automatically here is x plus 2 squared. How you know that 1x plus 2 squared? This one. b over 2, 4 over 2 is 2. So you just copy this one, because this one is 2. Just put here 2 squared. Clear? Okay. So once again, x plus 2. Okay, how you know this one 2? Because b over 2, 4 over 2 is 2. Okay, clear everyone? Okay. Negative 3. So the expression is x plus 2 squared minus 3. This is the expression of x plus a squared plus b. Is it clear? Okay, hopefully it's clear. Now we go to number 1b. Okay, student, we go to number 1b. X squared minus 10x plus 7. This one, right? Okay. X squared minus 10x plus 7. Okay. Okay, we got this one. We got a is 1, right? And b is minus 10. This one, right? And c is positive 7. Okay. Everyone, directly we go to b over 2 square. We go here minus 10 over 2 square, right? And we got 25. Okay, we got this one 25. Clear? Okay. Okay, students, try to separate the quadratic expression. So x squared minus 10x plus something, and then plus 7. Just put it separately here, 7. Right? Clear? And then by adding 25 here, adding 25, because you got b over 2 squared is 25, put here 25, this one. So just copy here and then put the bracket. And then the next step is without changing the value, because you add 25 in the bracket. So you can modify the value without changing the value in the bracket by putting minus 25 here, right? So the value constant, actually no change for this expression. You just manipulate the expression, right? Clear? Once again, you put here or add here 25 in the bracket, and then automatically you have to write minus 25 out of the bracket. Okay, that's the manipulation. Okay, clear? Okay, because b is negative here, right? So you just follow this formula. A minus b squared is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. This one is negative, right? Okay. So automatically in the bracket is x minus, how many here? Is it 25 or minus 5? Correct. Yeah, minus 5, because we got minus 10 over 2. Okay. You just put here before the square the value. Okay, so minus 10 over 2 is minus 5, so you have to put here 5. Okay, square, and then here is minus 18. Okay, clear? So the manipulation of the expression x squared minus 10x plus 7 is x minus 5 squared minus 18. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, hopefully the matter clear. Okay, go to the next example. Okay, so then we go to the next questions. Express the following expression in the form in the bracket x plus a squared plus b. Okay, the question is 4x minus 8 plus 16x. Students, this expression is not in order, okay? Not in order. Okay, you have to rearrange the expressions in order. Okay, once again, please arrange this expression in order. Okay, as you know that ax squared plus bx plus c, right? Okay, So you have to put here. So 4x squared plus 16x minus 8. So this one is in order. Okay. You have to arrange the quadratic expression. Just follow this formula. So this is the right order: square, x, and constant. Okay. So this expression we change this expression to be 4x squared plus 16x minus 8. Okay, students, this one in order, right? Okay, students, we go to manipulate this expression. Okay, one thing that you have to know how to manipulate. Okay, manipulate the expression. Okay, the expression by completing square is make sure coefficient of a is 1. Once again, you have to make sure that the coefficient of a, this one, coefficient a is coefficient of x squared, right? Must be 1. But in this expression, we'll find that a is 4. It's all right. Okay, how to manipulate this one? Right. The manipulation of this expression is by using the distribution. Okay. So 4x squared plus 16x minus 8. So equal to 4, open the bracket, x squared plus 4x minus 2. Correct? Right? Okay. So when you find the coefficient of x squared is 1, that the starting point of the manipulation of data, by completing square. One said that the condition, the first requirement for the completing square is to make sure coefficient of x squared or a is 1. Now in the bracket, we found in the bracket a is 1 right here, b is 4, and c is minus 2, right? But you have to underline this one, b is 4, yeah? Remember, and circle this statement, b is 4, right? Okay, so next again, 4, open the bracket, okay, x squared plus 4x plus something, right? And then minus 2. Okay, we'll put here the special bracket, right? Next, the next step is b over 2 square. So you got b 4 over 2 square equal 4, right? Okay, by adding 4 here, 4, right? Is it correct? So the next step is please manipulate the expression without changing the value. Once again, you can manipulate, you can modify the expression without changing the value, because we already add positive 4 in the bracket. To make sure that the value is constant, we have to put here negative 4, right? So the value is constant, right? Okay, clear everyone? Positive 4 in the bracket, so automatically negative 4 out of the bracket. Okay, next. So 4, special bracket here, x squared plus 4x plus 4, negative 6. Clear? Okay, so Once again, I want to write the formula x plus a square equal x square plus 2ax plus a square, okay? Or a plus b square equal a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? Or what else? Okay, square plus triangle square equals square plus 2 square times triangle plus triangle square, right? Okay, now we found here that positive 4 as the coefficient of b, right? So 4, open the bracket, x, how many? B over 2, b over 2 is 4, right? This one, right? 4 over 2 is 2. So you have to modify here 2 square, and then the sign is positive because b is positive, right? And then negative 6 left. Okay, so now we distribute the coefficient out of the bracket here. So 4 x plus 2 square, and then here is negative 24, right? Dear students, so we found the expression of 4x squared minus 8 plus 16x is 4, open the bracket, x plus 2 square minus 24. Okay, please students? Okay, we go to the next example.
From John Paul School, and I will start my 7th grade this year. I've joined QPC course since January 2020 with Mr. Jasper as my course tutor. Mr. Jasper did not only teach me the proper techniques of both maths and mathematica, but he teach me how to learn independently and how to stick into a problem to find ways of solving it. The course materials were good and it's based on my school curriculum. And the mentor approaching is also good. During the pandemic of COVID-19, we studied via the internet and it's also good. And I think Mr. Jasper is very good and it's a solid course. I learned a lot. Thanks, sir.
Hai, nama saya Cassius Nathanael. Saya adalah seorang siswa kelas 6 SD Penabur Harapan Indah Bekasi. Les di Bimbel QPC sangat menyenangkan karena konsepnya fun learning. Cara mengajarnya pun asik dan tidak membosankan. Selama les di Bimbel QPC, saya menjadi lebih mudah untuk mengerjakan soal-soal matematika. Karena di sini kita akan diberikan rumus-rumus jitu yang mudah dipelajari. Oke? Salam.
Halo, salam pelajar. Nama saya Pascual Clayton. Saya siswa Kolese Canisius angkatan 21. Saya di sini untuk memberi testimoni saya mengenai proses belajar saya di QPC selama masa karantina lockdown ini. Pertama, jelas belajarnya jadi lebih susah karena harus belajar online. Namun, saya berterima kasih mempunyai QPC untuk membimbing saya melewati perjalanan belajar online saya. Saya sama sekali belum familiar dengan proses belajar online. Saya sangat perlu bimbingan dan saya berterima kasih akan adanya QPC di situ untuk membimbing saya. Nilai saya pun akhirnya berhasil kekejar. Nilai saya yang 60 menjadi nilai 80 dan nilai saya yang 80 menjadi nilai 90. Itu adalah mata pelajaran IPA tuh. Jadi selama proses belajar online ini akhirnya kekejar juga nilai saya. Itu in part sangat besar karena bimbingan Sir Jasper dan QPC. Setiap malam kami belajar bersama untuk mempersiapkan diri untuk esok pagi belajar online. Jadi nilainya aman selama belajar online ini di QPC. Semuanya aman dan bahkan lebih meningkat kalau di kasus saya. Sekian dari saya, terima kasih. Salam pelajar.
Okay, students, welcome again to my channel, DNA.1 to Education. Our topic today about quadratic expression. Okay, student, we have the question: solve this equation by using completing square. Okay, our method today is completing square. Okay, completing square. Okay, I want to mention again: a plus b square equal a square plus 2ab plus b square, and then a minus b square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, directly go to number 3a. Okay, this is number 3, the question number 3. Okay, a x squared minus 4x plus 5 equals 0. Okay, try to find the coefficient. A is 1 right here, and then b is negative 4, and then c is positive 5, right? You know this one, right? Very easy. Next, by using completing square, our target is this formula. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, you have to separate the constant first. Okay, separate the constant first. Okay, one again, separate constant first. See, okay, as a constant. Yeah, separate. Okay, now is x squared minus 4x, because this one is the constant. Separate here. Let's say here positive 5. Yeah, just put here the available space here, right? Okay, next, b equal minus 4. b over 2 square is minus 4 over 2 square. You got 4, right? You got 4. Okay, by putting or adding 4 here, okay, over 1, put the bracket. Automatically you have to modify without changing the value. Put here minus 4, right? Clear, everyone? Okay, next, so this one, because b is negative, you have to follow this formula, negative, right? So here x minus how many b over 2? Minus 4 over 2 is minus 2, so you have to put here minus 2, right? Square plus, and this one is 1. Okay, but the question is solve, right? Oh, don't forget to write here 0. Clear, everyone? Okay, next, so x minus 2 square equal minus 1, right, everyone? Clear? Okay, so x minus 2 equal plus negative plus minus root of minus 1. Okay, I want to give you example. Let x squared is 9. Okay, this is only example. So x is plus minus root of 9. So you got plus minus 3. So when x squared equal, let's say m, so x is plus minus root of m. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, students. Next, now we have x minus 2 equal plus minus root of minus 1. Actually, there is no solution for root of minus 1, but I want to show you the expression how to solve this one, right? And then by separating the solution, the first is you have to take the positive 1. Okay, so x minus 2 equal positive root of minus 1, and another one is, and the rest is x minus 2 equal negative root of minus 1. Okay, students, so this is the important sign that you have to remember when you go to find the solution. We have to separate the sign to be positive for one side and negative to another side. So you have two solutions. So x equal, sorry, this one is positive, right? So x is, just move the minus 2 to the right side, 2 plus root of minus 1, and the rest is x equal 2 minus root of minus 1. Okay, student, let's say this one is x1 and this one is x2 because we have two solutions. Okay, the first is 2 plus root of minus 1, and the rest x2 equal 2 minus root of minus 1. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, go to number B. Now is the question B. Okay, students, question B is here. B is 2x squared plus x minus 6 equals 0. Okay, we got this one here. A is 1, B is 1, right? And C is negative 6, right? Okay, everyone. So by using the completing square, you have to make sure that the coefficient of x squared is 1. Once again, make sure the coefficient of x squared is 1. How to modify this one? Correct, distribution. Okay, distribution, 2, open the bracket, x squared plus a half x minus 3 equals 0, right? Clear, everyone? Okay, next, by divided by 2, this one is 2, so you have to divide it by 2. You got x squared plus a half x minus 3 equals 0. Clear, everyone? Okay, so for this new formula, we have b equal a half. Once again, now we have the new formula, this one, b is a half, right? So b over 2 is a half over 2, we got a quarter, 1 over 4. Okay, now we got 1 over 4, right? Clear, everyone? Okay, now we found b over 2 is 1 over 4, right? Okay, good. So what about b over 2 square? Right, we got 1 over 16. Okay, 1 over 16. Okay, next, because we have b over 2 square is 1 over 16. Okay, modify here, x square plus a half x, and then plus something here, and then you have to separate this one, minus 3 here, equals 0. So by adding a 16 here, 1 over 16, because we have b over 2 square is 1 over 16. So x squared plus a half x plus 1 over 16, the bracket, and then put here minus 3. And don't forget, you can manipulate the expression without changing the value. So of course, you have to put here minus over 16 equals 0. Clear, everyone? Right? Okay, next. Because this equation is positive, just follow this one positive, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, this one is positive. So you have to change the expression to be just follow this formula. So now our expression is x plus, right, a quarter, 1 over 4 square, because b over 2 is a quarter, this one, right? B over 2 is a quarter, right? B over 2 is quarter. Next, minus 3 minus 1 over 16. Okay, right? Minus 3, 1 over 16 equal 0. Right? Okay, next, x plus quarter square equal 3, 1 over 16. Okay, next, x plus of 4 or a quarter equal plus minus root of 3, 1 over 16. Right? Okay? Okay, now we have to separate this expression to two statements or two expressions to find the solution, right? To find the solution. Okay. Okay, students, we have the equation. The new equation is x plus a quarter equal plus minus root over 3, 1 over 16, right? Clear? So, x plus a quarter equal plus minus root of 49 over 16. Right? So, x plus a quarter equal plus minus 7 over 4. Clear, student? How you know this one is 7 over 4? Remember here? Root a over b equal root a over root b. Once again, root a over b equal root a over root b. So root of 49 over 16 equal root 49 over root 16. we'll find 7 over 4. Okay, next. Now you're going to find the solution by separating this statement, this expression. We'll find two answers. The first is x plus a quarter equal positive 7 over 4. And the rest is x plus a quarter equal minus 7 over 4. So x equal 7 over 4 minus 1 over 4 or a quarter, or equal 6 over 4. Now we have x 3 over 2. Clear, everyone? Okay. And the another one, the next solution is x equal minus 7 over 4. And then here, put here, right? Minus 1 over 4. So we'll find that x is minus 8 over 4 or minus 2. Right? So we can take the conclusion. x1 is 3 over 2 and x2 is minus 2. Clear? So the solution of this question is minus 2 and 3 over 2. Clear, everyone? Okay, clear? Okay. Thank you very much, and try to find another example. Okay, everyone? Thank you. Okay, students, we come back again to my channel, the Untitled Education. Okay, I have still one example for you. Okay, solve this equation by using completing square. 2x squared minus 40a equal minus 4x. Okay, student, when we take this expression, actually this expression is not in order. Not in order. Why not in order? Because the expression of the quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c, right? But this one, not in order. So how to rearrange this expression? That's very easy, right? So you just put minus 4x in the to the left side, right? So 2x squared positive 4x minus 48 equals 0, right? This is very easy, right? 2x squared plus 4x minus 48 equals 0. Okay, everyone, completing square. Make sure that coefficient of a must be 1. Okay, the coefficient of a must be 1, but we got this one. A is 2, this one, right? B is positive 4, and then C is minus 48. So the coefficient of A is not 1. So you have to modify that one, right? Okay, modify first, because you have to make sure the coefficient of A must be 1 is 1, okay? Because we are using completing square, right? Okay, students, 2x squared plus 4x minus 48 equals 0, right? How to modify this one? To change the coefficient of x squared is 1. How to change this one? That's right, distribution, right? Okay, as I mentioned before, please use the distribution. So 2, open the bracket, x squared plus 2x minus 24 equal 0. Okay, right? Okay, next, divided by 2, because this one is 2. So x squared plus 2x minus 24 equals 0. Right? Students, now we have the new expression. X squared plus 2x minus 24 equals 0. So, A is 1, B is 2, and C is minus 24, right? Is it? Okay, just we can continue here, right here. So, x squared plus 2x minus 24 equals 0. Over 1, B is 2. Right? So automatically b over 2 equal 2 over 2 equal 1. And then b over 2 square is 1 square. You got 1, right? Okay. Now we can modify the expression here. The first is you have to separate constant, right? So x squared plus 2x plus something and then minus 24 equals 0. Okay, by adding 1, this one we got 1, right? Just put here 1, right? Close the bracket, right? And then how to modify the expression without changing the value? Because you put 1 in the bracket, and then to keep without changing the value, you have to write here minus 1, right? Okay, next, so x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 24 minus 1 is 0. So this one, x plus 1 square, right? Got it right? Did you remember the formula? Correct. A plus b square equal a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? Okay, next, this one is minus 25 equals 0. Clear? Next, x plus 1 square equal 25. Move here. So x plus 1 equal plus minus root of 25. So x plus 1 equal plus minus 5. Okay, now we go to the solution. Okay, now the solution. This is the solution, right? X plus 1 equal plus minus 5. Okay, the first, x plus 1 equal positive 5, and then the second is x plus 1 equal minus 5. Right? So here, x plus 1 equal 5. So x is 5 minus 1 equal 4. And here, x plus 1 equals minus 5. So x is minus 5 minus 1. So you have x minus 6. Okay? Clear? Everyone? So x1 is 4. And x2 is minus 6. Once again, x1 is 4 and x2 is minus 6. Right? Clear, everyone? Okay, make sure everything's clear and hopefully all the materials clear for you. To make sure that all materials clear for you, I want to give you another practice. Try to practice and try to understand. If the material is not clear to you, please watch again my YouTube. Try to understand and try to practice. Okay, students, thank you very much for your attention. See you at the next topic. Thank you.